What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at my weekly purchases. Alright, my friends, welcome back to another edition of Weekly Purchases, where I'm going to take a look at everything that I got this week. By the way, AEW Unrivaled Series 9 is popping up in stores. However, they do have the trading cards on, the ones that are popping up in Target. Very interesting and very noteworthy for those of you that were a little confused as to why the ones that I showed off didn't have them. I'm thinking they're early stages of production. They quickly changed them to have the cards, but that's just me guessing. Now, if you haven't already, check out the 2022 Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, available now on Amazon.com. We have the Premium Full Color Edition, Value Black and White Edition, and they both feature over 500 pages, over 2,500 pictures, 20,000 entries. It's really worth the money, and I truly believe that. It has a foreword by Matt Cardona, and it just so happens to be that our first item we picked up this week is Matt Cardona, his Super7 Ultimate. Now, a lot of people were surprised I didn't already have this. I was going to pass on the Ultimates. However, my photographer, the AEW Jazzwares photographer for my book, The Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, he put Matt Cardona on the cover. Why? Because Matt did the foreword, like I said, and I couldn't not own this figure because it is on the cover of my book. So here it is. I picked it up, and honestly, the packaging is incredible. This is the first box I pulled out. Then inside it was this box. You slip up the belt and you have this box, and then you take that off and you have this box, which has the figure. He's got the Broski Bucks. He's got 4 heads, a mini Matt Cardona figure that he can hold, a Major Wrestling Figure Podcast microphone, which looks a little big, but I'm not so sure. He's got the LI hands. I know everybody's gonna say, oh, the I hand, he has like 5 fingers and a thumb or whatever. It is what it is. I'm still happy with it. I think the detail on the gear is absolutely phenomenal, and probably the best detailed Matt Cardona figure there is as far as his gear. With all like the paint and everything, looks really good. And even the mini one I think looks great. So I had to have this. It's on the cover of the book, so how could I not? It says, "Always ready, Matt Cardona. A powerhouse with a passion for pro wrestling dating back to his childhood on Long Island, New York, Matt Cardona is a multi-time champion who changed the game more than once in his already illustrious career. He took his destiny into his own hands, crowning himself internet champion on his highly popular YouTube show that elevated his status in the eyes of fans around the world. Now he's doing it again in the podcast world, reaching millions of major marks with the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast alongside longtime friend and former tag team partner Brian Myers. No matter the time, no matter the place, Matt Cardona is still here and always ready." Love that. Absolutely love it. And I think that this box is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Bravo, Super7. Bravo, Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. And yeah, now I have Matt. And you know what? I think I'm going to pick up Brian. Screw it. Why not, right? Can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, right? So while we're talking about the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, I want to give a shout out to Major Bendy's, Mike Canick. He sent me this. He knew that my Conrad card was all bent up on the J hook. I'll show you. And he replaced it for me and sent me a new one. So thank you. So you can see here, it's all bent up. And he knows I'm keeping these mint on card. So he gave me a replacement card, which I'm pretty happy about. See if I can get it out with one hand. And I can't. Anyways, there's the replacement card. Thanks, Canick, whatever you want to be called. I think he prefers Canick because I think that's how you really say his name. but there it is. Replace the card. Conrad is minty now. The first ever Conrad Thompson figure. I'm so glad that they sent me that. That really meant a lot to me, so thanks, guys. Next up on the menu, something I've wanted for a long time. The first ever Dustin Rhodes figure, and it is minty. I couldn't not pick it up. Thanks to Barbershop Toys. And not only did I get the figure, but he sent the 9-notch belt. Now, for those of you that don't know, the regular WCW Galoob belts do not fit Dustin Rhodes because of his vest. This has 9 notches on it, and I believe the regular ones have 6. So it has 3 extra notches to fit him. And Matt knows I want a belt for all of my Galoobs, so he sent me 2 extra belts. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. He gave me a great deal on this. Hit up Barbershop Toys on Instagram. Always great deals. Trust me, like I couldn't pass up how much this was. So, and Figure Fate came in. I got another WCW UK Galoob that I've been wanting for a long time. So that's coming in soon, so stay tuned for that. Look how awesome that Dustin Rhodes is. It really looks like Cody. I know everybody's been saying that. I totally see it, and I can't wait to put him front and center in my Galoob shelf. I'm going to be moving a bunch of stuff around, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, look at that. So cool. Also picked up something I've been wanting after looking at Game Boy games is this Japanese WWF Superstars game. It's super tiny. It's way smaller than a regular Game Boy game, or I should say American Game Boy game. Significantly smaller. Look at that. It's pretty much just enough room for the cartridge, and this is complete. I'm afraid to open it again, but everything's in there. Especially with one hand, I don't want to ruin this. But I just thought that the box was so cool. It's like such a horrible edit job. Like, look, like Ted's hanging out between Ultimate Warrior and Hulk. We got Perfect back there. It's just like horrible editing with an American flag behind it. It's just so bad that it's good. And there's some pictures, Japanese text. You got Mr. Perfect. So cool. Macho King. Absolutely love it. For sale and use in Japan only. So the seller was running a sale and I had to pick it up. And I'm super glad I did. I think it's going to be a nice little piece on my display. Also picked up from Amazon, it was on sale for 24 bucks, the new WrestleMania ring with John Cena and The Rock. I have the original that has Stone Cold and The Rock, I believe, and now I have this one. I cleared off a shelf to be able to display them. Super excited. I'm going to put the rings up. I think it's going to look great. We got John, we got The Rock. It's not one that I was really planning on picking up, but when it was 24 bucks, I figured why not. So, and I love that it's a WrestleMania ring. My buddy was at this WrestleMania. It was a memorable enough match, right? So, super happy to add that. Can't wait to unbox it. And last but not least, I picked up the Shop AEW 1 of 3,000 exclusive Kenny Omega. This is a, was it Series 4? I believe. Sorry. Right? Yes, it's a Series 4 Kenny Omega without the vest, and instead of the vest, he has the t-shirt. It's a Omega t-shirt. It's just basically a shirt that has like a little decal on it. It's not even printed on the shirt. Nothing too special. I think that the box art is way cooler. Look at that down there. Silhouette Omega. It's completely redesigned. I love it. He's like sketched on like his muscles and stuff. Very cool. And on the back, it's a full picture of Kenny, the signature. So there's number 2 in the Shop AEW set, and there's number 1. So we got them side by side, and see, they're both like special, which I think is really cool. So, you know, I was able to get it, jump in the queue, and I'm happy that I was able to. So, got a cool bunch of stuff this week. We got the Matt Cardona figure. We got the Dustin Rhodes debut WCW UK Galoob. We got the Japanese WWF Superstar Game Boy game. We got the WrestleMania Pop 2-pack. Got the replacement card for my Conrad Thompson. and we picked up the Shop AEW exclusive Kenny Omega. I would say it's a pretty good week. So comment below, let me know what your favorite thing is that I got this week, and tell me what your favorite thing is that you got this week. I love hearing that stuff. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist and go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel for all your merchandise needs. And check out our new sponsor, Whatnot. It is an app with live auctions. I've done a few and we've had a blast doing it. Click my link below in the video description, and if you sign up using my link, you'll get $10 towards your first purchase. No questions asked. All you gotta do is sign up, and the first time you buy something, $10 credit will be applied to it, so that's $10 you don't have to spend to get something. Great deal, and what are you waiting for? So have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeel's Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, a 500-plus page guide to over 50 years of wrestling figure collecting, featuring over 2,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands in wrestling history. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, as well as mint on card and loose value. With a foreword by professional wrestler Matt Cardona and shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist is a must-have for collectors. Premium full-color and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up my book series, including the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, available now on Amazon.com, and go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel for all your merchandise needs.